Hi guys, it's Shannon81 here, and welcome to part 2 of the New England estate build. So just a refresher, this is what we are working from for this build. So we are continuing now to place all the furnishings from the Villarreals into this house, the new Villarreal house, as I like to call it. And so I'm going through and I went and took screenshots of the Villarreal's original house so that I could sort of match what furniture they had in each room to what I'm going to put in here. So this is where I'm sort of mixing it, changing things around a bit to make it match what they had previously. So I wanted Max Villarreal's room to have the same things in it. Same with Luna and Hugo. I want their rooms to be the same, as well as the dad, who I can never remember his name. So I wanted the floorings and things to be the same as what they had in their house. So and the wall tiles and decorations and things. I want to use the same things. So this is sort of what I'm going through and doing now, just so I match them to the screenshots that I took roughly. Obviously, different house, so it's going to look different, but I don't add a great deal extra in the top 2 floors, or 3 floors, however many floors there are above, but in that lower floor where there's sort of like a basement sort of feel to it. So you've got the gym and things in there, and I do add quite a lot in there that is new. So this will be Luna's room. It's quite feminine, actually, surprisingly, and just sort of placing things where I think they would work a bit better, and getting the right lighting for the room as well. So just matching that to what was used in the original build as well. And I give her a bathroom, so she gets an ensuite bathroom. So this is probably where I spent a bit more money here, is purchasing the same bathroom furnishings as well. And then putting like the mats outside where they had them as well. And the outdoor tables and things like that. I was still changing around these rooms here. They just need to sort of move it a little bit to make it work for me. Just fixing those walls as well. And the gym equipment and things that I had there, sort of trying to make that work. Tables and game tables and things like that. So this room here is a games room, and then outside you've got like a little bit of a barbecue area. I use those 2 umbrellas together to shade off that table completely, and then I've moved back upstairs again, all around. So this is what I deem to be Hugo's room, and his room was painted yellow, but due to having the a lot of the edges of the roof coming into his room, it was easier for me to leave it as the weatherboard. But I use like one feature wall that is yellow, so I do that instead, and sort of placing things similar to what he had them in his room in the old house, and back downstairs again now. He does have an ensuite upstairs too, so he has his own bathroom, and putting lighting downstairs as well. And what else? Still with the lighting, okay. And then this room, I make it into like a little bit of a sitting room, I guess. I don't know what it would be, like a little parlour, I think you might call it. It's where you have some drinks, and I've got the piano in there, and I don't know if there's any seating that goes in there. I can't remember. I might have put some sort of seating in there, surely I did. Otherwise it would be a bit silly. Just adding some pictures and things on the walls, and there we go, I did put There's a couch in there, so that's not too bad. And just adding some more lighting around. So I use the same lighting as what was used throughout the house, just to add it, to what, yeah. So basically, to keep it all tied together, I use a similar lighting. And the shoe rack, everything's by the door. Just trying to fix up upstairs there. Trying to make that bathroom just a little bit bigger because it was really a little bit too small. Yeah, adding so this is what was used in the entryway or the hallway in the original Villarreal house, and so I sort of use it in this entryway here as well, because that is technically the front door, even though it's on the second level. It is actually the front door. You may actually have to go and set that as the front door in your game, but it is the front door. Trying to work out how to put a built-in wardrobe in that room, but it doesn't work, so I take it out. It cuts too much of the room out or too much of the bathroom, so I sort of leave that one out and just go with the other furnishings that they had in the room. So this is the dad's room, but I think in this save file it actually already passed away, so it was just the kids by this stage that I had in the save file, but I still made his room to look the same as what he sort of had it. And then this room I think is the guest room, possibly. I think there's... No, I was going to say I think there's 2 guest rooms, but no, there is only 1 guest room. I could have made this one Hugo's room, but I really liked him having his own room at the very top of the house, because I figured like he's a bit more of my feelings about Hugo is that he's a bit more of a recluse, sort of doesn't socialise as much, and sort of wants his own space and things. And he also got his own bathroom at the top, so why not have that one? Sort of made sense to me. So this one's sort of more of a guest room, and I use that picture of Jerry, of course. We all know Jerry from Dr. Gluon. If you've ever caught one of his streams before, you know Jerry. So yeah, I use the Jerry picture in there as well, which I think is kind of fun. Although I think now that everyone started to call him Jerry, we all forget what it's actually called. So, which I just think is a bit funny. Just making sure I've painted out all the walls that need to be painted as well, and adding doormats and things in. I think just filling out the bathrooms and things. So there were plenty of bathrooms in the original Villarreal house. I can't remember how many there were, possibly 3. And so I think we have a couple more than that now. I think we've got 1, 2, 3 up in that section, 4, 5 bathrooms. Yeah, so I think it ends up being 5 bathrooms. So I think I need to add a little bit more stuff in, but that's nothing too bad. I'm just making sure they've all got toilet paper and bath and towels and things in their rooms, because nothing worse. And I think a couple of them had like the little brown sort of circle spot map in there, so I'll use that as well. I think I've still got some furnishings left over in my inventory there, so I'm still trying to work out where they go. Oh yeah, that's right, there was an office here too. So that is upstairs. Oh yeah, I had some spare oh no, I took them out. Okay. And so I had some spare wardrobes, but I took them out. I don't use everything. I will admit that not everything goes in. Most things do go in though. There just wasn't space for everything, and it wasn't going to work in this build, especially like the built-in wardrobes and things. They didn't need to be used, so I took out some of those as well. And I've got the gold bars left is all I seem to have, so I'm just trying to find something to put the gold bars on. There we go, have them displayed, so that's also displayed in the office. And paintings and things around, so this is probably where I'm adding the most sort of stuff in. just a little bit of furnishing and decoration. I don't go too overboard with clutter items and things. Like I said, I pretty much wanted to stick to what the Villarreals had in their original house. And yeah, it was a lot of fun to keep the furnishings and try and sort of recreate a house for them and, you know, make it work. Yeah, it was quite different. I'm trying to find a rug that would fit in that space. I don't know whether I'll find one. Oh, round one. That works. And yeah, just fixing things up. I added a little bit more lighting in that room. I just felt it was a bit dull. Grabbing more lights and things. Oh, freestanding lights as well. Okay. I just jump everywhere basically, grabbing different bits and pieces from different areas. I'm trying to make a little porch sort of area there. The little brick pieces, or stone pieces. And I've got this little space in the kitchen. I think I added like a little table or something. I don't know what I do there. I really like that little piece there, that sort of half rectangular, no, half, what is it, half a hexagon shape. Oh, this was interesting. I was mucking about with this. Sort of, yeah. I don't know what I was doing with this. I sort of muck about and mess around a bit, trying to get things to work. I wanted to fill that out and have like a bit of a bench space in it. We really could do with some little, I can't even think of any words today. What are they? Like the little bay windows. So things that actually fit into the bay windows. We have our seating now, but it would be really handy to have shelving and benches, bench space or something like that. It would be really good to have there. Just adding a bit more to the outdoor area. So I've got like a basketball court set up there as well. I was trying to see whether I could use that observation, whatever that is, thing. Telescope. Words not here with me today. I thought maybe I could fit it upstairs on that off the roof, but it didn't work. It didn't fit. Just trying to add trim to the roofing and trying to match the tiles and things there. Adding fencing around the garden, so I use a bit of hedge and a bit of wooden paneling fence as well, and just trying to get that to join up, but it just doesn't want to join properly there for some reason. I wanted to make it a full room, and I really didn't want to do that, so what I did is grab a piece and place it down and then move it, and it stops it from being a full room then. So that's how you can get around that. And then we are downstairs in this lower section of the house, so this is the sort of entertainment area, and we have our bowling alley, so we're going to finish that out. I'm trying to find sort of wall deco that would work, but not look too much like a 80s bowling alley. I wanted it to look more fitting with the build. And then we have a photography room as well. And then we have the sauna and the bathroom. And at the gym, I think there's an office down there too. And then the games room as well. So TV on the wall and things like that in the games room. And yeah, just matching the same sort of wall pattern to what I had upstairs. And just, making it all tie in so that it doesn't look disjointed. It actually makes it look like it matches. And what else? Oh, flooring. I haven't picked the flooring, but I think just floorboards throughout works, I think. Although I changed them for this room. I have to have something different in the bowling alley. Or do I? Nope, apparently I went with the same. I just rotated the way the boards went, I think. and just adding some deco in the sauna, candles and things in there, some towels, some lotions and things maybe, yep. And what else? Anything? Probably not. No, that's probably about it. Searching through everything, and what else? Oh, just little bits and pieces. Oh yeah, robes and things. I think I go through and add them. I haven't finished bathrooms. Oh no, I was just grabbing bathroom item from for the lower bathroom. So I'm just jumping between the floors to grabbing the same bathroom equipment. Just trying to sort of fill that out a bit. And in the photography room, I add a desk. I'll switch out the desk though. Just have to use that one and then try and get something in beside it. Because yeah, beside in the other room there's like an office as well. So there is actually 2 offices, plus you've got the desk in the photography room as well. And the bathroom got a little bit bigger, as did most of the other rooms there, and the stairwell got a little bit bigger, so I ended up with a space sort of under the stairs and beside the stairs that was empty, so I actually cluttered that up with it, like storage items, things like that, like boxes and just storage stuff, things, you know, old suitcases, and I sort of put a folding, sort of divider screen thing in there to sort of look like you're sort of blocking it off, so you can't really see in there as to what sort of rubbish is behind there. And I really big boxes, so I think I take those ones out though. I do shrink down some of the others though, and just tuck them in, especially like under the stairs and things. Yeah, just lots of different junk and things. So it's old gas cans and all sorts of wonderful things that I put in there. Little treasure trove of junk under the stairs, but I thought that kind of worked. Yeah, just placing that little divider screen in now, just to sort of squeeze it in there. And this is sort of like a cellar, as well as like a painting studio, I guess, as well as the office. So it's sort of a mixed sort of room. You sort of have a lot of different bits and pieces in there. So I've got like wine bottles on the shelves, some paint cans, and then the wine fridge as well is there, but you know, you don't store all your wine in the wine fridge because you don't want to chill everything. So there's some wine on the shelf as well. And old camera in the photography studio. Just looking at different things I can put in. Oh, and now I think because I went in cluttering things up, I decided to not record all of it, just because it does take a long time for me to clutter things up. But the update went through, so we have some train editing by this stage. So I jumped in, because this is what I really decided I wanted to do with this train. It would have been perfect for train editing, and when I started doing it, I don't think I knew that train editing was coming. And but I figured it would have been ideal if we could have done it. So of course I had to come back in and fix it, because it's what I really imagined it to actually be like. So I built up the walls around it, and fill in those little gaps just with rocks and things. Pile some rocks up at the side, put some grasses and things around, and it really did transform it and just make it look perfect in the end. Really happy with how the train worked, although I think I know a little bit more about train editing now, because this was the first piece I did with train editing, so I didn't entirely know how it was going to work, but I did like how it turned out though. It still made it work, but I think a lot of fun. I've done a few more builds since then with train manipulation and stuff, so it's been fun to learn all about it, and see just what you can make it do. It's a lot of fun. Obviously that you can see sort of under that edge there because it doesn't yeah, basically you can see a roof on there underneath there if you're on the right camera angle, so I do try and fill that in with rocks and things, so just to disguise it. And rocks are amazing for things like that. Disguise many a sin with a rock. Yeah, just filling in some of these rocky patches, because I wanted that look with the rocks still, but I didn't want it to be all look like it's all built up on rock. I want it to look like that grass on the top is actually, you know, regular grass and not something that is yeah, pulled down later. So I'm just what am I doing? Train painting in some sort of worn areas just to make it blend it that a little bit better, and putting in some sort of worn path look as well. Because technically when you enter this lot, you enter at the back of the house because I have it facing out over the cliff. And so yeah, I also want to make it look like you'd walk in as well from that way. And adding lots of trees and things to blend it into the surrounds, which a lot of fun. I hadn't quite learnt here with trees that it's probably best to have a bit of a flat space for them to go on, just so they don't look like part of them are floating, but I think I do work that out eventually. When I actually go and look closely at the trees, I realise half of them are floating. It's a bit of a pain. Yeah, here I am working it out now, just sort of building it up around them. And yeah, just sort of, it was fun just to sort of build them in and make it sort of raised up in different areas. It's fun working on a big lot for that sort of thing. If you want to do terrain manipulation, or a lot of terrain manipulation, go with a big lot. Even if you're not building a big house, you can really make it work and make it look like it is actually meant to be, and not just a big chunk that's all of a sudden appears out of nowhere. Oh yeah, just dirtying up the ground underneath the trees, because you know, lots of shade, you wouldn't get as much sun, therefore things don't grow as well. So I want to make it look a little bit more realistic, and I just want to flatten this area between the two sort of sections of trees. I want to bring that down a bit and make it a little bit flatter, and yeah, just sort of blend it a little bit more. Yeah, so fix that up. And what else are we doing? Oh, adding in the bowling room. I hadn't quite finished that off. I thought I had, but not quite. So just adding lots of bits and pieces in around the bowling alley. And what else? Oh, lighting and things. Added a little bit of a seating area as well. And yeah, just some little seats and things. Nothing too grand with it. I'm just, you know, trying to get it to look right and sort of like a home bowling alley. And you've got a trophy cabinet there as well, and then just some bowling posters on the wall. And what else? Trying to find a chair or something that would work on that desk that doesn't look too unusual. Oh, changed the desk completely apparently. Oh yeah, adding a TV screen for the bowling alley as well, and then adding the computers in as well as the easel. And what else? Just lots of different little bits and pieces still going in. Oh yeah, extra lighting as well. In the studio there, and that is it. So we're going to leave it off with the screenshots now. I hope you have enjoyed this build, and don't forget to give me a like, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads, and leave me a comment. That'd be wonderful. and I hope to see you all next time. I'll leave you with the screenshots and some pretty music now. Thanks for watching. Bye.